ride right beside her. The right beside her, no desperado. Ain't no putting on, still money real. So tell me who had a upper hand. When your friends treat you better than a nigga can. Baby going hard, so they...
Hello girlies, so this is going to be a totally different video because it is a new year, so we're going to try out new things. This is going to be a sit down video. We're going to sit, chit chat, and talk about how I manifested my dream apartment, dream car, and my dream city. Hello, all at the age of 22. So go ahead, get you your coffee, your tea, your matcha, whatever. Sit down because we're gonna be here a while. You see I got the fireplace going, so it's gonna be a great time. So this is how I manifested my dream life at the age of 22. I'm currently 23. I think I was either 21 or 22, but let's go all the way back to when I first moved out to Houston. My first dream goal was me getting a Tesla, okay? So everybody has their opinions about Teslas, but when I tell you Tesla is my go-to, that's my car, that's me. Yeah, when you see Kyla, you see Tesla. When you see Tesla, you see Kyla. And I even thinking about upgrading because it's only $3,000 to upgrade. Hello. So let's chat about how I did. Before I got my Tesla, I thought it was really hard to even get it. I was so confused. I'm still in awe about it, even though I have this car, I think maybe 3 years now, 2 years, one of those. But I'm still in awe because that is a big achievement. That is a big goal. Getting a Tesla and being able to afford one, it's not just no walk in the park. So when I first got it, you get on the app and you make it yourself. Yes, you make your car yourself. You customize it how you want it, everything. So with my car, I'm currently paying $913 a month. I know it's kind of pricey, but if that's your goal, you're gonna grind and, you know, achieve your goal. So when I first did it, how I achieved all my stuff, I used Pinterest. Pinterest is my go-to. I seen everything Teslas, everything apartment, everything about Texas. I saved it in my manifestation board. All of them will be linked down below if you want to check out the board also. I saved all my photos on my Pinterest boards because how manifestation works, you literally need to look at the photos every single day. That's how it works. Like before I even got the car, I downloaded the Tesla app. Did I have any reason to download it? No, because I didn't have the car, but I pictured myself clicking the app every day, using the app every day. So I downloaded it. So I'm like, yeah, this is me. I'm getting it no matter what. So basically what happened was I downloaded the app and then a few months go by. I officially figured out how to do it because at first I was gonna go through Carvana and that was a big mess because they was trying to charge me $14 and I'm like, I'm not paying $14, then plus insurance. Yeah, it was way too much. So I made it myself, went on the app, I officially figured out and then afford enough. Like anybody can get it, but you have to be able to afford it. So when I got it, baby, I put the down payment of $5,500, okay? But there's a sales tax. Yeah, that sales tax was $4,000. Yeah, so $4,000 plus the 55. So now we're looking at a smooth $9,000. Yeah, so I had to put down $9,000, but $9,000 isn't a walk in the park. Like I grinded for that. I made sure that I had all the money because that was going to be my car. Like I said, when you see Kyla, you see Tesla. When you see Tesla, you see Kyla. That's me. So I made sure that I was getting no matter what. So when I first got it, I went up to, I think it was in Brentwood. This is when I was living in Tennessee. I went to Brentwood, placed the order and everything. My mama came up there with me because, you know, I drove my old car. My old car was a Hyundai, I think a 2018, 2016, girl, I don't know. All I know is that was my girl. Shout out to you. Her name was Christina. Yes, my sister has that car now. Perfect, nothing was wrong with it. But like I said, I wanted a Tesla, so that's what I'm gonna get. So I got the Tesla Model 3 2021 in all black, all black. And the inside is white, so it's giving cookies and cream. Yes, I love it. But when I first got it, I was oh so excited. Of course, I have to thank the man above because if it wasn't for him, you wouldn't be able to get nothing, you know? So when I first got it, I was so excited. There was no trade-in or nothing. I kept my car. I was going to sell it, but I'm like, my little sister's gonna end up needing a car anyway, so it all worked out fine. She has my old car. When I got it, I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so happy. Everything was going well. The hard part about it was just figuring out how to use it, because the brakes are different, going is different. There's no gear shift. Yeah, no, babe. There's no gear shift. It's a little switch thing. You know, when you're changing your wipers or putting the blinker, yeah, there's that. Yeah, there's no gear shift. So I had to figure all that out. I love the big screen. Like, it was amazing. So basically how I got it is, like I said, download the app. Picture yourself clicking the app almost every day. Whatever car you want, whatever you want. Pinterest is the best manifestation app because it's nothing but pictures. So search up what you want, add it to your manifestation board. Add anything that you want to your manifestation board so you can look at it every day, because once you add it to your board, Pinterest does a thing where it shows you on the home screen repeatedly. And I love that because I see it every day and I make sure that I'm gonna get it. But the thing is, with manifestation, you can't just add photos and pictures and videos and everything if you don't work towards it. So when I added the photos, I was grinding towards it. God is not gonna bless you if he sees that you're not trying. You know, it does not work like that. He's not going to bless. Why should he bless you when the next person is putting in 10 times more harder work than you? That doesn't make any sense. So make sure you're grinding for it, adding the photos and everything. So that's how I got my car. Listen, when I tell you I was over the moon when they said, oh yeah, you can come pick it up now. I was like, yes, yes, yes. I was so geeked. I'm like that. God did his big one. He does his big one all the time because he knows that's what I wanted. And he knows that I deserved it also. So long as you do your part, God got you in the end. So next is, I wanted a floor-to-ceiling window apartment. I've been wanting that for the absolute longest. When I tell you, when I was in high school, I've been wanting that for the longest. But the thing is, they charge you out the ass for the floor-to-ceiling windows, just for the windows. Not even for the apartment, just for the windows. I told you I was living in Tennessee and it was extremely pricey. Like, we're talking about starting price 3, 4, 5 for a one bedroom. So I'm like, where's the logic? You know, I get it, it's downtown, but where this doesn't make any sense. But I'm like, if I want it, I'm gonna get it. Simple, you know? So the floor-to-ceiling window apartment goes hand in hand with my dream state. Baby, when I tell you I was going to live in Houston, even though I'm from Tennessee, I'm Houston made. It's in my blood. Y'all think Megan is from Houston? Nah, baby. Kyla, Houston raised. It's to the point where I went to high school in Houston. No, and I didn't. I went to high school in Nashville. But, baby, Houston raised, Texas made. What you mean? But, yeah, so with the floor-to-ceiling window, I'm going to tell you how it went about doing that. So, me and my fiance, before we wasn't fiance, we was just boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay, so let's go all the way back. Let's go all the way back. And I'm going to just keep it a bean with y'all. So, July of what was it? It's 2025 now. So I say 2021. Maybe July of 2022, maybe? Girl, I don't know. All I know is I got fired from my job. I was working at the club. I got fired from there. And when I got fired, my life just went downhill. Downhill. I'm not even gonna cap to you. I told you, I am real, raw, and unedited. I'm not finna come in here and be like, oh no, I didn't. I hate girls like that. No, baby. I got fired, but obviously I got fired for something I didn't do. Let's keep it a bean. I did not do anything. Nothing. But whatever. That happened, went downhill to the point where I'm trying to figure out other clubs to work at. And in Nashville, there's only 2 clubs. And they're sister clubs. So once you get fired from one, you try to go to the other, they're gonna tell you no. So now I'm having to work outside of Nashville. Now I'm going to, where did I go? I went to a whole different city. Trying to work there, it was cool and all, but it's like, how can I live in Mount Juliet but work in a whole different city in Nashville, like having to drive an hour away? Like, it's crazy. So I was working there for a little bit, and then money started getting low, and I told you, I'm like, my dream is to move to Houston. That's my dream. That's what I'm doing. Like, I'm moving to Houston. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I'm not moving in with my mom. I'm not moving in no other state. I'm not moving to no other city. Houston. If I have to move, I'm moving to Houston. So like I said, funds was getting low, so I had no other choice to try to find a job also. And people be like, oh, why did you work just a normal job? Don't you think I tried that? These folks say they hiring, but they not hiring. That's the problem. So I'm like, okay, I know Houston got hella clubs, hella opportunity. So why not take that risk? Take that leap. Why not? I'm young and turned. So why not take that risk? So I packed up my whole apartment and I moved to the H. Exactly what people say, oh, I just upped and left. I literally upped and left. I don't have no family out there. I didn't have nothing. Just me, my Cali girl, and my fiance. So we moved out there. It was a struggle. I'm not even finna cap to you, because the thing about it is though, when I tell you money was low, I made a video about this already. You should go and watch that. But money was low, and then we moved into a $3,100 a month apartment. That's the floor to ceiling window. But here's the thing. So with this apartment, the apartment was for sure affordable if I was ahead of the game. Moving with $0, you're not gonna be ahead. You're trying to catch up, and then bills on top of bills on top of bills. It's like, okay, that 31 is putting more debt in your pocket. So it's like the apartment was wellly affordable. Like, it was worth the price. 2-bedroom, floor to ceiling window throughout the whole entire apartment. When I tell you whole entire apartment, the bathroom fire, the people are fired. Like, that whole apartment was for content creators, for whole YouTubers. Like, when I tell you your favorite TikToker was living in the same building as me, we was neighbors, we was, like, I'm not even joking. Like, I'm not even joking. I seen your favorite TikTokers on the elevator. Yeah, so that apartment is totally perfect for a person like me. So I'm like, oh, this is perfect. But then when you're trying to catch up, and then you have rent to pay, and then you can't catch up, it's hard. It's hard when you're doing everything possible to catch up and you just can't. So rent put a negative in my account, but it was like I was filming content and trying to pay while trying to find a club to work at. So when I first moved out there, it was so hard to try to find a club, because people be like, oh, we're not taking girls right now, and all this run around. It was just a lot going on. I officially found a club. Shout out to Onyx. I love Onyx, and I love Bucks Wild. Shout out to y'all. But I will for sure, listen, my plan is to move back to Houston anyway after I have this baby. If you didn't know, I am 14 weeks right now. Yeah, so my plan is to have the child. Look at that, hold on. Let's go all the way back. So yeah, so currently living in Houston right now. Apartment is live, filming content, but the problem is you can't really film content if you don't really have the funds to go out. So my content was here when it used to be here, you know? So now it's like, okay, I can't really do my job, my career that I want to do. Not dancing, but YouTube, TikTok. I can't really do what I want to do if my funds are here and I'm used to being here. You see the problem here? It's not balancing out. So it's like I can't really do what I'm here to do. Because when I tell you Houston is live, that's the best place to raise a family, or even just be young and turned, because Houston is that girl. Like, literally is that girl. I'm sorry. So moved there. It was a great time. Tried to officially catch up. I was making some money, but like I said, all that money was going towards my rent, so I would only have a little bit to go out. So that little bit I would try to take myself out, try to do X, Y, and Z, but it still wasn't here. Money here. You know, it's still not balancing out. So living there, it was great, but I officially had to move because my man had a job out here in Florida. So I currently live in Florida. right now. But living in Houston, it was a great time. How I got that apartment was, like I said, I manifested it. If you want something, you would grind for it by any means necessary. No, I don't want that. No, I'm not settling. Just because I need to move doesn't mean I'm just finna move to just any apartment. I'm sorry, I'm not that type of girl. If I'm finna be wasting my money, I'm finna be wasting it on something that I like, that's something that I actually want to live in. I'm not finna just settle just because I need to move. I'm sorry, that's just the type of person I am. Like, I'm gonna grind for it by any means necessary. Florida sitting on an apartment in Houston, my dream freaking city, and my dream freaking apartment. You see it, that apartment was live. Start that business, or start doing lashes, start designing clothes, start teaching people stuff. If you want to start designing cars, designing nails, designing freaking house shoes. I mean, if you have a house shoe brand, please let me know, because I love a good house shoe. Please, please. But if you want to design house shoes, like, it could be seem basic to you, but somebody is waiting on somebody to create something like that. Get in the field. What are you waiting on? Literally, what are you waiting on? If I would have waited, I wouldn't have been able to achieve the dreams that I have now. Yes, it might be hard. Yes, it might not make sense to you, but it makes sense to him, and that's all that matters. If God tells you to quit right now, drop what you're doing and do something different, you need to listen to him. You need to obey him, because he's the only one that knows your story full out. I'm sorry. It's just, I know, like, my times were hard. Like, times are hard, still hard. Because in this economy, baby, you go outside and you negative $2,000 and all you did was breathe. It's just, if you are going to make a vision board, if you're going to try something new this year, if you're going to do something different, you're going to have to get into the field. I have a vision board. I made a vision board, and it's everything that it's achievable. You don't want to put something on there that's considered too hard, or something that's like, oh, that's a dream. No, put something on there that you know that you're going to work towards. So this is my vision board. So cute. I'm going to put it on the screen so you can actually see. So we're going to read it from left to right while it's on the screen. So Aritzia, I want to work with Aritzia. I want to do more brand deals. I want to work with Joe and the Juice. I want to do more collabs. I want people to know Kyla for Kyla, you know. Next is the camera. YouTube, want to put my name out there. I want to promote myself more. I want to be more connected. I want to show more personality, because I feel like I'm monotone. I used to talk so monotone, but now I'm able to actually be like, hey y'all, hey girlies, you know, actually engage and show personality, because before, baby, the personality was in the gutter. But it's all something that I just had to learn. Now that I've been doing YouTube for 6 years, I have to learn, okay, don't record something that you wouldn't watch yourself. I can sit and watch my full vlog by myself with no problem. Want to know why? Because I make sure that it's entertaining, that I show personality, that I show different angles, because nobody wants to sit and watch you sitting in the same spot, unless it's a sit down video like this. But if it's a vlog, we don't want to see you talking for 5 minutes in the same spot. Switch it up, show different angles, spice it up. Like, you need to do something, you know? Like, next is a nice restaurant. I want to start taking myself out more. Like, it don't even gotta be no date with me and my fiance, just a nice restaurant, like a fancy restaurant. I want to move back to Texas for sure. Next is Pilates. Of course, I used to do Pilates all the time, and now that I'm with child, you want to see my belly? Look, let me show you. Ooh, wide load, bumping through for real. This is my baby, of course. Look, so cute, so cute. We are a team girl for sure, but whatever God bless us with is whatever God bless us with. So we got Mr. G.O.D., me and God right there. And then a really nice townhome. So me and my fiance are moving, if you didn't know. Yes, we are moving back to Nashville. Yes, we're moving back to Nashville, I think next week to be exact. And it's literally nothing packed up, yeah. So moving back to the good old Nash, but we're moving with my mother to start over completely so we can finally catch up. Yes, so my man will be working out of town. We're trying to get him to work and find a job in Nashville. But he'll be working out of town. And while he's working out of town, I'll be at my mama's house still creating content, still doing my thing, and grinding enough where we can move out in March. So yes, 2 months. Even though my mama said, you know, she's like any mother, I love her. She's like, you don't have to move out, you can do X, Y, and Z. I'm like, mama, please, listen. 23 and pregnant and living with my mother. What type of flex is that? I'm sorry. She raised me to be independent and get it by any means necessary. So she can't be mad that I'm like, no, March is when we're moving out. One thing about with the high rises versus like townhomes, when you get older, a high rise going up and down the elevator and trying to start a family is not family friendly at all. Like the floor to ceiling windows, when you have a child, you trying to go to sleep, like no. So I want a cozy home, not a house, a cozy home. I'm so glad that God is gonna bless us with a townhome this year, because when I tell you this year is going to be totally different, I cannot wait. I cannot wait, because he knows what he's doing, he knows what he's capable of, and he knows that we deserve it. So as long as we do right by him, I'm gonna keep saying this, as long as you do right by him, God got your back times 10. I'm gonna go on a brand trip, nothing but black girlies, hello. I'm gonna go on a brand trip. I want it to be amazing. I want it to be a time, like I want us to start doing what we deserve and start be putting in these new spaces. I want to go out to new places. I want to go to Bora Bora. Take me to Dubai. Take me to London. I want to go to different stuff like that. So this new year, I would love to go on a brand trip. And then last but not least, is 200K. If you didn't know, I had a old YouTube channel. It's not on YouTube no more because I privated everything, but I had 186,000 subs on there, and I deleted that channel, deleted it because I felt like people wasn't being active, people wasn't watching my vlogs, or maybe people just forgot about that channel. Girl, I don't know. 186,000 subscribers and only getting like 2K views, that's no money, that's nothing, that doesn't make any sense. So I'm like, okay, let's just start completely over. And I took that leap and I started over, and now I'm gonna tell you how many girlies we looking at. We are looking at 2,638 girlies. Won't he do it? And then somebody commented that was like, oh yeah, you're not really a successful YouTuber, you only got 2,000 subs and blah blah. Can you even imagine 2,600 people in a room looking at you? I'll be like, wait a minute. Wait, y'all are here for me. Wait. Can you even imagine that? Even 100 people. 100 people, do y'all know? Okay. Right, so 2,600,000, baby. That is, I deserve a round of applause. Jazz hands also, because I did my big one. When I started completely over, and I'm gaining subs almost like every hour. Yeah, okay. But yeah, I am so happy for this new year. As long as I put my best foot forward and do what I need to do, it's all gonna work out, and it's gonna all work out for you as long as you put your best foot forward and do what you need to do. Make that vision board, make that Pinterest board, but do things that you are actually going to try and do. Don't put, 100K in a month, okay? I'm not saying it's not achievable, but how are you gonna make that 100K? Oh, it's levels to this shit. So don't just put 100K in a month if you ain't got no way to make that 100K. So if you're not getting into the field, why are you making that vision board? Right, you wasting your time and Canva's time. Right, so I'm so happy for this new year. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you get motivated. I hope you are, ready to try something new this year, because it's 2025. 2025. Like, do something different. Switch it up. Like, I'm so happy, so glad. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe, and follow my Instagram down below. All my links will be down below. And yes, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.